Alright guys, back again with the TPR Dynasty. Nebraska playing against Texas A&M this week. I have two running backs approaching 1,000 yards rushing, both of them with just a little over 800 apiece. Taking that onto the road. Well, not really, actually. This is a home game, ignore me. Well, my brain's a little scrambled, but the key is it's a big game. Texas A&M trying to go to 9-0 on the season and put ourselves squarely in front in the Big 12 race. Okay.
Innovation that excites. Nebraska's looked almost unbeatable the last few weeks. They're finally playing the way they knew they could before the season started.
All right. As you can see, my offense is awesome. Just a huge stadium. I want to receive it. Let's see if they're dumb enough to kick it to McMillan or not. Nope, they're going to kick it to Vaughn. Vaughn is going to take this one. Ooh, only 23-yard return. That's not very good. He only had 45 yards rushing, but he didn't really need a whole lot. He was having a pretty good game. Hodge gets a big first run here. As you can see, he's over 800 yards rushing on the season so far. Only picks up 2 on that carry. That halfback power has not been a very good play for me here recently. King is going to get his first carry. Big one, 24 yards. And another first down. Sticking with the ground game. I'm just going to get this one and pick up 6 yards. King, nice move, and he picks up 10 more yards. He's up to 34. Be a good time to throw a play action here. So guess what we're going to do? It's Vaughn for 10 yards and a first down. Ooh, Vaughn just about caught that one. Probably should have. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 now from the 23. Hodge is going to score, and it's 7-0. Number 2 Nebraska with the lead over Texas A&M early. Forcing a turnover early. And that could be huge. Offensive line still continuing to have struggles holding blocks on pass plays, especially play action. And that is going to be for a loss. Oh boy. This could be dangerous. Holly with a nice spin move, and he fumbles it. I don't know if he wasn't down there. I think he was down. And there's a challenge out for it, rightfully so. Yeah, he was down there, and I feel like we're going to get this ball back. Third and 7 now.
Those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. 5 wide.
Andrews is going to catch this one. He's going to be down after a 15-yard gain. And Nebraska cooking here. They're probably going to slide up here and try to cut off the run up the middle. We're going to pitch it to the outside and score. And it's going to be 14-0 Nebraska over Texas A&M. Defense really came to play that time, and we're going to get the ball back starting on the 17-yard line. We're going to go right back to that run game.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing and how to attack.
And it's going to be a 4-yard run for Lance Hodge.
Job of being able to make their reads and getting out of their breaks, and the quarterback put the ball right up. From their own 22-yard line, it's 2nd down. Big opening.
Andre King with a big run, and that's another 20-plus yards for him. And that's going to end the first quarter. Nebraska up 14-0 on Texas A&M. And the offense is been pretty decent so far. The defense has been good as well. Just a steady movement forward. They're going to bring a blitz here, safety blitz. And he goes deep to McMillan, but he overthrows him. He had him wide open. He had his man beat. And Corey Holly just put too much air underneath the ball and couldn't get it to him. That's a bummer. That had big play written all over it. He just couldn't connect with him. So this is going to be Andre King going to the right. King's going to cut up field, and he's going to pick up 14 yards, and we're over the 100-yard rush mark for the first time today. Okay. We're going to get back to the pass game here and try to see if we can't get ourselves a first down. Got Andrews and Adams there on the right side next to McMillan. Adams is going to catch this one for 14 yards. It's his first catch of the game. And they are just cruising along here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 32.
5 wide again. McMillan, Adams, and Andrews all on the right. And he's got Andrews, and Andrews is going to break one tackle and be knocked down after a 24-yard catch, his second of the day. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. King gets swallowed up after a 2-yard run. We're going to try to be a little bit tricky here.
Second down. He's under some heat.
He hits McMillan for a 6-yard touchdown pass, and it's going to be a 21-0 lead for Nebraska. McMillan doing a great job staying alive and not going out of bounds. Pass game still been troublesome for this defense. On that drive, you saw it. It's 21-7. Nebraska over Texas A&M, and they kick it to McMillan. And this could be a big return here if he's able to get a lane, and he does. And he's out over the 50, the 40, and he's going to take this one for his 6th kickoff return for a touchdown this season. This one from 90 yards, and Jeff McMillan is a kick return machine. 28-7 Nebraska after a huge answer by McMillan. And you'd like to see your defense come out and shut them down after that momentous play, but it doesn't look like it's happening. And Texas A&M answers 28-14. They're going to kick to Vaughn. And Vaughn's going to have some kind of a lane here, and he's not able to keep his feet. He gets 21 yards. And as you can see, the offense is clicking pretty well for Nebraska. 39 seconds left here in the second quarter. And they're going to run it right with Hodge and just slam down after a 3-yard loss. Texas A&M knows they need to stop us here and come out in the second half with a chance to almost flip the score on us. And he overthrows McMillan again. That's 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, and probably about 120 yards passing that Corey Hawley's missed today on overthrown passes. Man, you can't have that. You cannot have that. And he's got Adams down deep, and Adams gets out of bounds after 41 yards. Corey Hawley needed that one bad, really bad, to build his confidence up here. They're going to go 5 wide again with 22 seconds left in the half. And they go to Johnson, and it's knocked away by Robert Williams. Ransom barreling his way for 26 yards, and with 10 seconds left, Nebraska's going hurry up, trying to score here, trying to get something on the board before the half. And he hits McMillan for a 2-yard touchdown pass, and it's going to be 35-14, just trying to outpace him. Make up for that lackluster pass defense that we've had the last couple of weeks. And again, you're seeing pass defense is struggling, but they're able to force a turnover, and they're going to get the ball with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hodge is going to be the first one to carry the ball this half, and he gets nothing. Much like last week, he's been getting stuffed here after a good first run of the game. Hadn't been able to do much since. Man, still nothing. Offensive line is not getting a very good push. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. They're being aggressive. So we're going to go with a running back screen. Hodge gets a huge block from the left guard and picks up a 22-yard gain there. And hopefully that's going to take them a little bit off their aggressive side. Take their gas off the pedal a little bit on the defensive side of the ball. But it's not. Just the inside of our offensive line is just getting absolutely demolished by Texas A&M. See if we can't get back at them here with a option play. King with a big run. He gets 9 yards that time. And he is really been asserting himself as the best running back on this team the last couple of weeks. And
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42.
let's see if he can't keep that going. They got Holly carrying the ball for 8 yards that time. Both his blocks, if they had been set there, he probably would have been gone, but both whiffed, and he only picks up 8 yards. King again going to get the ball, and he's going to get 4 for a first down. He's up to 81 yards on the day.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Hodge inside, and he picks up 6 yards that time. Just trying to get some kind of momentum for him. Just anything to get him going right now.
They're about 4 yards away.
Because he's been so slow to start in the second half, and after the first quarter of these last couple of games, he's just been having a hard time. Andre King, 8 for 86 yards so far.
This is the 10th play of the drive.
Oh, King fumbles. Wow. And Texas A&M picks it up. It's going to be the first turnover of the game for Nebraska. And we'll see if Texas A&M can do anything with it. Looks like they will. Take it down the field and score. And pass defense needs to improve
Texas A&M is
drastically.
to kick this one off.
McMillan's going to get another shot at a kick return here.
Miller takes it to 12, and he's taken
Oh,
it
wow.
to the 29
Only 17 yards on that one. Wasn't able to get outside.
Last time the offense had it, they lost a fumble. So I'm pretty sure the coaching staff was over there talking about ball security.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
He wants it all.
And he's going to hit Vaughn. No, Vaughn drops it again. A huge play just completely collapsed at the time for Nebraska, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. So Andre King is going to be in to carry this ball for 4 yards.
Picks up about 4 yards on the misdirection.
Texas A&M is really gaining momentum here by the way that they play defense here as of late. And he hits McMillan after shaking off a sack. Jeff McMillan and Corey Hawley, both of them making great plays, getting off of his coverage and catching that ball and getting upfield. Very nice.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line. Holly with a nice play fake.
And he's going to hit Johnson. Johnson's going to shake him in, and he's going to keep his feet and go 42 yards for I think that's his first reception of the game. But they're getting down to the 8-yard line. And this has just been a horrendous game for the run game for Nebraska. They have not done as good as what they normally do. Charles Kelly's in right now at the quarterback position. Wondering if maybe that Holly looks like he's going to be out for the rest of the game. Wow. Hodge will run this one in. And it's going to be 42 to 20 here after the PAT. And 4th and 3.
And it's the offense that takes the field on 4th down. Less than 3 minutes in the game.
All right. They're going to run this ball right. And they're going to get the first down and more. Just a ridiculous play.
So with that run, they pick up another first.
Just a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing.
So they're going to score here somehow. It's going to be 42 to 28. Make sure we got our first team in. Good.
The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession.
Trying to get our guys right here.
As long as this quarterback has
And this should put King over 100 yards running.
Tackled after decent pickup. Texas A&M's going to take their first time out of the half. Second and 5. Ball on the 40. Takes it up the middle for a
King picks up 6 yards on the first down. And he is for sure over the 100-yard mark now. Hodge is going to take this one. And Hodge just cannot get anything going for him today. Good grief.
It's second down. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to hit McMillan for a touchdown, 29 yards. And that's over 250 yards passing on the day. For Nebraska, Charles Kelly gets his first touchdown of the game. And hopefully the defense can hold them here and just turn the ball over something. Instead, they allow them to score, and it's going to be 49-35 final. And Jeff McMillan is the player of the game once again.
This edition of NCAA Football 14.
Just a really rough game for Lance Hodge. He wasn't able to get anything going. And we're starting to see Andre King really assert himself as the leading rusher of this team. He's just getting stronger as games go along, whereas Hodge seems to be getting weaker. And he will be within 100 yards of 1,000 yards on the season next week. So, until next time, see